Hello YouTube. Hello everybody, what's going on? If you ain't paying attention already, you ought to be outraged. We had an attack on the American people, on our fellow Americans in Hawaii. If you ain't paying attention, we're at war. And I'm telling you, you can't tell me we're not at war with these corporations and these billionaires. These billionaires attacked us. See, Vanguard, BlackRock, and all these others are out trying to buy up this land in Maui right now. Zuckerberg and all these others are out there trying to buy up this land. They're trying to push that agenda, you know, that New World Order agenda. See, here's the deal. They're trying to push that. They're trying to push this agenda that they're going to come in, they're going to buy this land cheap, you're going to own nothing and be happy with it. See, they've been planning this, and they're actually planning it. And I'm telling you right now, we're at war, dude. That was an attack. You can't tell me that wasn't anything but what it is. So, you got these people coming in trying to buy this land really cheap. You got dead dogs laying in the street that burned to death. You got children that burned. And if you ain't mad, I'm telling you, if you ain't mad, you better get mad. You better get mad quick. Because I'm telling you, they shut off the water. Somebody got paid in that deal. Somebody got paid big time. So, somebody got paid. And I'm telling you, the police department kept turning them back into the fire. Tell me that wasn't planned. The police department out there needs to be held for treason. The mayor, the governor, and all these Democrats that are running that bullshit out there right now need to be held for treason. You know what the punishment for treason is? Take them out and hang them high. Or, if you got to get to them, there they are. That's what the Second Amendment was written for. You're seeing what it was written for. You're seeing what the Second Amendment right there is for. The Second Amendment is for self-defense against a tyrannical government. And we got nothing but tyrannical governments going on in Hawaii right now. You should be so mad and so outraged right now. I'm telling you, you should be. So, I'm telling you, if you haven't figured out what's going on in Hawaii, you better figure it out quick. Because what's happening in Hawaii and in all these places that are burning, they're going to burn them. They're going to flatten them. It's going to be flattened, it's going to be burnt, gone. It'll be nothing but ash, pile of ashes. Gone. Families going to be displaced. They're trying to evict families now. The government's saying you have 45 days to get out. Sorry, this is my land. We don't get out. We don't listen to the government. See, American people need to stand up and start taking this bold action. Because if you don't take this bold action and this bold stance, if you're too worried about skin color on Bigo Live app, if you're too worried about trying to be a racist dumbass, white or black, it doesn't matter. If you're too led by propaganda and all these race hustlers to understand what's going on, you need to figure it out. It ain't about race anymore. They're going to burn your neighborhood. They've been burning your neighborhood with the drugs, man. The drugs have been burning your neighborhood down. They're flattening your neighborhood. Why do you think they keep pumping drugs into these big cities, and trying to push this propaganda through the rap music of shoot them all, kill them all, push drugs and go be with this girl that should be on a street corner? Why do you think they're doing all that? See, there's the thing that's missing in America. The strong men that need to stand up and say exactly what it is. See, what's missing is those men of the yesteryears that would stand up to the government and say, enough's enough. We got enough of this bullshit. Joe Biden is still in office. Why is he still in office? Why hasn't he went out to Hawaii and figured out what's going on? I mean, every American knows. If you don't know, you ain't paying attention. I'm telling you, you better figure it out. There's a video out, Laguna, I think Lahuna? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Maui. And it's showing this guy riding around on a bicycle or a scooter or whatever he's on. Riding through the streets, showing the burnt areas, and he's having to climb over shit because cars are in the way and dead dogs are laying in the streets and they're so bloated. 111 people lost their lives. Why? Because this group, this entity in the world, too busy sending money to Ukraine. This entity that decided that they're going to run the world. They're going to make decisions for you and your family. This entity says that they can do anything they fucking please, and you can't say shit about it. This entity, this group of people that are hiding in these mansions, underground tunnels, and everything else. They're hiding behind these armed guards that are carrying shotguns and rifles and all these equipment that our tax dollars paid for. See, our taxes have been stealing from us for years. They've been stealing from us to fund this so-called army. I'm telling you. See, Maui, they shut the water off. They knew it was coming. There's a book out that said it was coming. They got busted. They ain't hiding exactly what they want to do. They stay in it. And if you ain't waking up to it, I'm telling you, if you're not waking up to it, 155 million. 155 million. They're wanting to commit genocide. Every time I turn on the TV to find out more information about this Maui deal, it makes me want to pack up my guns and go stand against the government out there and say, hey, enough's enough. Why do you think that there's going to be a conference about this smart city in Maui? See, since I'm talking the way I'm talking, I'll probably get a visit from the tyrannical FBI or some group, some law enforcement group, because I talk the way I talk. Because enough's enough. They're committing treason. Boldly, right in front of your face, they're committing treason. They're telling you they're going to murder how many billions of people to bring down the population to 155 million. They're telling you this, and yet you're not listening. You're too busy worried about your black skin color, your white skin color. You're too busy arguing over stuff that doesn't matter. See, you're too busy being petty. You're too busy being selfish. Too busy sitting on a gold throne in your podcast trying to talk crap about the conservative party. But yet you're getting destroyed by a black conservative. See, you're too busy following these people on these podcasts that are talking nothing but junk and lies. You're too busy. Oh, if it doesn't affect me, I don't care. Well, the problem is it's going to start affecting you. You're going to be saying that for so long, and eventually they're going to be at your doorstep. You better know how to fight. See, you're burying your head in the sand like an ostrich. And you're saying, if it doesn't affect me, da 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 da. Listen here, the time is coming real soon. It's nigh. I'm telling you. Paul Revere's ride is coming. Paul Revere is screaming, they're coming. They're coming. Paul Revere has said, they're on the hill. They're coming. Remember, if you know history, they put the lanterns up. And he was riding saying they're coming. We patriotic people that's been saying this, there's so many broadcasts, so many podcasts, so many YouTubers, so many people walking around in public saying this, they're coming. And what are you doing? You're running to your safe spot. You're hiding. Believe me, if I had the money, I had the vehicles, I'd be doing something to try to wake people up. But I don't. See, too many people are wanting to hide in their safe spots, and they're wanting to live in this delusional cosplay, fantasy, fairy tale world. They're wanting to say that I'm this made up gender, or this bullshit whatever. That's not going to save you. It's not going to save you. This fairy tale, whatever, you're only being used because you're a useful idiot. The time is coming. I hope you know how to defend your family. I really do. I hope you're ready to take that stand. Even if you live or die, it doesn't matter. At least you stood on your feet. You didn't bow down to no man on this earth. You stand with God. You bow to God. You don't bow to man. Now I'm telling you what. The time is coming. You got people that are on these live streaming apps that'll tell you that they're coming to kill you because you're a white redneck. But yet, if we say that to a black person, guess what? We're a racist. If we say that we're coming to kill somebody because of their skin color, the white people are blamed. But yet the blacks go out and go into these stupid establishments and say it's not black owned because they're trying to acquire it illegally. They're trying to push all their illegal bullshit. See, the same thing is going on in Hawaii is going on across America. They're trying to destroy America. They're watching us bow and us bend. And they're saying how far they can push us before we start to fight back. See, Trump is fighting to keep out of jail and fighting for his own freedom. And he's fighting for our freedom. People like him and all these other candidates that are standing up. Even Kennedy, which I have my reserves about him, is fighting for us. See, they're speaking the truth if you listen. This guy, I can't even pronounce his name. He's an Indian guy. He's running for president. He speaks the truth. See, the time is coming. Are you ready? Telling you what, if you don't see the videos coming out about Maui, Hawaii, and you're not mad, you're not so mad to the point of calling for accountability to that police department and calling for accountability of the mayor and the governor and anybody else. If you're not mad for every police department in America that is turning against the people and violating people's rights for recording, for exercising their Second Amendment right, and the police departments are being militarized against the people, if you're not mad, if you're not stepping up and saying something about it, if you're not stepping up and seeing what your city council is doing, your school boards are doing, and doing all this, get ready for Hawaii, because it's going to come here. Hawaii is just a start. It's just the start of it. I'm telling you, dude. I see this coming. I see a lot of hard times coming. See, I ain't calling for war. I'm just telling you war's here. It's a different kind of war. It's a war like we've never seen before. See, we got the billionaires have declared war on your freedom and on your very life. The billionaires like Schwab and all these other 27 different families, plus Zuckerberg and all these others, have declared war on your very life. See, they're declaring war through climate change and all this other stuff. And so, yeah, they're declaring war. If you're not waking up and not listening to what they're saying, and you don't understand what they're saying, they're using AI to destroy your freedom. They're using all this different technology that they've got to destroy your freedom, to burn down these sections. You can't tell me that wasn't started. They're trying to say it with an electrical fire, this telephone pole. Okay, even if it was a telephone pole that started, they shut off the water so you couldn't put out the fire. The fire trucks would dry, hydrants would dry, and they did all this. Why? Because somebody out there got paid to stop people from putting out the fire. Somebody got a lot of money out of that deal. You can't tell me they didn't. You can't tell me the police department didn't get paid either. Every one of those police departments, officers, they probably got paid. And I'm telling you, they probably got paid hard. See, I don't care what gun you carry. You better get that thing cleaned and get it ready for defending your family. Because apparently if they don't even care in Hawaii that a whole bunch of children died, they don't even care. The governor and mayor and everybody are nowhere to be found. Because they're running and hiding because the truth is being exposed. If they don't even care that their children died, they don't care that family pets died, they don't care that people died in their cars, they don't care that people had to jump in the ocean to save their very life. They don't care. They don't care if I hurt you. If they don't care, they don't care about your family. They don't care about your grandkids. They don't care about your kids. You better know how to defend your family. I'm telling you. You better know how to legally defend your family. You better know how to stand up and say, hey, enough's enough. You better know what the Supreme Court is saying about the Second Amendment, because if you don't understand what they're saying, you can't carry your gun legally. If you don't understand your constitutional rights and freedom, you don't have them. See, knowledge is power, and power is knowledge. If you don't understand what's going on, you don't have the knowledge of what's actually going on, and you don't have the power to stand up against it. So you better wake up. I've been sounding this alarm, and all my videos probably sound the same, sound identical. But I can't help it because it is what it is. We got so many people right now that are trying to wake you, the sleeping people of America, up. They're bringing illegal aliens and putting them in Illinois, and they're trying to turn them into police officers. So you have a guy that's from God knows where, trying to tell you that you broke the law, and he can't even speak English. So how do you know what he's saying if he can't even speak English? So you got the Democratic Party that's trying to start a war. They are actually trying to start a war in this country. And they're being successful because people are too scared and too worried about their own pettiness to stand up. People are too petty anymore. You don't even teach your kids gun safety and how to operate a gun because you're too scared of guns. Guns are there for self-defense, and your kids need to know that. Guns are there to defend the family against people, bad people. You need good people with good guns to stand up against bad people with bad guns. See, if we don't have the good people with the guns, what happened in Hawaii will happen here. And you're going to have police departments coming up and raiding your home, and just because you're speaking the truth. The press newspaper or whatever that was raided. They're having to file a lawsuit against their own police department now because the chief had an axe to grind. This is the stuff that's going on in America. Cops are retaliating against you for standing up and speaking the truth and doing what is constitutional, what is right. For knowing the laws, they retaliate against you when they don't know the laws. Yep, back to blue. Back to blue. Back it till it happens to you. I'm telling you. If you don't teach your kids gun safety and how to operate those guns, the lack of knowledge is going to get them into concentration camps. Oh, wait, no, they're called FEMA camps. Oh, no, wait, they're called smart cities. They're called smart homes. They're called whatever. See, they keep changing the names, but it's the same thing. They're going to have total surveillance over you, and they're going to try to dictate your life. So if you want people telling you how to live, keep fooling around and keep jacking around and keep letting them push this agenda that they're pushing. Keep looting and stealing and committing crimes against each other. You're going to see the blue hats walking around, and you know, the ones with the UN on it. They're already talking about that. Joe Biden's already talking about that. See, there's a thing called the Small Arms Peace Treaty that violates the Second Amendment through the UN. You better understand what that is. See, the UN thinks they have a right to tell us what to do. Where is the outrage about Hawaii? You know, that video I saw today made me so mad, I had to shut the TV off. I had to walk away. The things I've heard on Big O and these different apps that I try to go on just to have a little fun, but yet you can't have fun because people come on and they're racist. They're racist against the white people because they've been told to be white. The white haters. They're told that the white man did it all. They're told that the white man is to blame for everything. What the fuck did I do to you? Nothing. Because I don't even fucking know you. See, they're told by Hollywood and the news and everywhere else to hate the white man. They're told if the gun is black, if it's got all these different features and these pistol brace and it shoots so many bullets per minute, you know, called an AR-15, got a title of an AR-15 or an AK-47 or something like that, or if it looks like a shotgun that looks like this, you got to be scared of it. You're told to be scared. They want you to live in fear of the gun. Even guns like this, the old Western gun, are trying to be banned. These old Western guns, single action, but they're telling you that you can't own them in some states. They're telling you can't own this in some states. This is 12-gauge H&R shotgun, pump action. But yet in some states you can't even own this. This is home defense. Joe Biden said get a shotgun. They said the AR-15 blows the lungs out of people. I'd hate to see what this does to somebody. You know, Joe Biden said the AR-15 is the most deadliest gun there is. What the hell is this? You know, the Democratic Party says, hey, you got to be scared of this gun. You got to be scared of any gun that's black. Any gun that shoots multiple rounds. Semi-automatic. I don't have one, by the way. Don't care. But still, though, they're telling you to be scared of that gun. I can defend my family with these two guns and one other gun that I've got. See, they're telling you to be scared because if it has a magazine, you're supposed to be scared of it. And they keep calling it a clip. It's not a clip, it's a magazine. They're telling you that this gun is what you need. Because they want the military to be more powerful than you are when the Second Amendment says a well-regulated militia deemed necessary. See, a well-regulated militia scares the daylights out of a tyrannical government. Because a well-regulated militia is the citizens of the United States. Well-regulated militia means that you, the American citizens, are the militia. And if you don't believe it, go read it. Go read the definition of a militia back in the Revolutionary War. It meant the citizens that were able to fight and stand and fight. See, they don't want you to be a militia. They demonize the word militia so bad because they know it's constitutional and it scares the daylights out of them. I'm telling you, this is what Joe Biden said go get. Put a shotgun out the window and shoot 2 blasts. Ba-boom, ba-boom. It'll scare the people away. Hell, in California they're telling you to carry an air horn. Yet this criminal is coming up with a 9mm Glock semi-automatic sticking it in your face. But carry an air horn, God forbid. Holy crap. Here you go. Boom. I'm dead. What is my air horn going to do? Nothing. I'm going to throw it away. I'm telling you. If you don't understand what's going on. Maui, the videos and the pictures and everything. And then all these pictures of all these black people in these ghettos and some white people. There are some white people doing it too. Sitting there shooting off in the air like fools. They're shooting their guns in the air. They're being irresponsible with their guns. They need to go to jail for that because that's reckless discharge of your guns. I knew I'd get it out. I'm telling you what. Them going down the streets doing donuts and breaking the law and doing all this stuff in the streets and having these illegal car meets, doing all this stuff, and they wonder why they go to prison, why they're 6 feet under, why mama's on TV going, but he was a good boy. They wonder why. They wonder why Johnny Boy, or whatever your name is, was shot in a robbery. And he's dead, sitting in the gas station now, and the police are over there taking pictures of him. They wonder why. See, I think it's high time for the legalized American citizens to stand up. And if somebody comes in to rob you, 6 feet under, don't worry about it. And if the government arrests you, you file a violation of the constitutional rights and freedom. You file that lawsuit. You put them on notice. I will not bow. I will not bend. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of all this bullshit where they're saying it's okay for, no, don't go to approach like California. Don't go approach the people that are looting and stealing and robbing and carjacking. Just give it to them. Just let them have it. I'm telling you to bend over and just let them have it. No, I'm tired of hearing that. But yet it's the white man's fault, man. You know, it's not the government's fault. It's the white man's fault. You know, the poor white class like me. It's our fault. But yet you got a KKK member as president because your dumbass voted for him. You got a pedophile as president. You got a tyrannical dumbass that's running that pedophile dumbass. That is a homosexual, flaming outright homosexual. From Kenya at that. See, this stuff has been planned because Daddy Bush kept talking about the New World Order. You can go look that up on the internet. The New World Order has been in plans since like Napoleon's time. If you actually do your research, think about it. They've been talking about a one world government since God knows when. The Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and all these other families. Yeah, 27 different names, man. I got the names. I'm telling you. I posted it on Instagram. I posted it everywhere. If you don't understand which families run what anymore, you better wake up. After World War II, a lot of people got power because we were trying to recover from World War II. A lot of people jumped on that power and they got greedy. I'm telling you, pharmaceutical industries, the oil industries, the automotive industries, and all these people, They got greedy. Now they're getting really greedy, super greedy. They're trying to take everything from you, everything you work for. Hell, I lost my home. We're living in a broke down RV. Tell you what, I will defend my grandkids. I'll defend my family. I'll defend this area right here, White Deer, Texas, because I love this area. See, I'm not scared of the government. Even if they did kill me, don't care, because I walk with God. I don't walk with them. So y'all better be waking up. Better know where that line and that sand is, because they have stepped over that line. How many times? We keep drawing the line, keep drawing the line, keep drawing the line. They keep walking over it, walking over it. Hawaii, that was an attack. You can't tell me it wasn't. It looks like a war zone out there. Shutting off the water, police telling people to go back into the fire. They're directing them back into the fire. They're not saying, hey, go this way, it's safe over here. No, they're saying go back to the danger. See, every one of those police officers that were doing that needs to be held for treason. Held for murder of 111 people. The governor, the mayor, everybody else needs to be held for murder and treason of 111 people. We need somebody like Trump and somebody like those conservatives that are stepping up and fighting on Capitol Hill and everybody else, everywhere else. We need the patriotic Americans to step up in your local town and start going to your councils using your Freedom of Information Act. Do it now. I'm telling you before it's too late. I'm telling you, this land is so beautiful, it's going to be gone. It's going to be a war zone real soon. Those big cities that you live in and you think it's all fine and dandy, where everybody's shooting down the street, shooting each other and doing all this other stuff, shooting drugs, we got zombies in the street. That's a planned design, dude. I know my videos go on and on and on, but I can't help it because it's there. It's in my face. I see it. I'm outraged about what's going on in Hawaii, but I know I can't do nothing about it because I can't afford to. I'm outraged about what's going on in all these big cities of people shooting each other over the stupidest thing. They want somebody's shoes or something like that. I'm outraged. I'm outraged at these young black men that are dying by the thousands, by the droves of shooting each other. I'm outraged. I'm a white man that's outraged for the black men that die over stupid reasons. I'm outraged, man. This country's going to hell in a handbasket, and I'm outraged. I hope anybody else that has this anger, this frustration, will speak up and start saying something in your local cities and towns and counties and states, and you'll start taking a stand. Because if we don't take a stand, I'm telling you, man, might as well just hand in the guns and walk away. Might as well just go, here you go, here's my guns, take them. You might as well do it. I'm telling you. You might as well hand them in. Might as well not even fight. Might as well not even put a round in your gun. Might as well hand them in. Oh, wait, yeah, you do that anyways. Called these buybacks. These police departments give you $200 for a $12,000 gun. $800 gun, they give you $200 for it. You know how stupid you are for selling the guns to the enemy? Because your guns are going to Ukraine, dude. Miami got caught sending the guns to Ukraine. Different other cities around the United States have been sending the guns to Ukraine. Where's the outrage? Where's the outrage when a white man dies? Where's the outrage when a black child is shot by another black child in the street? Black lives only matter when you can make a dime on it. When you can get a vote out of them, that's when black lives matters. White lives don't even matter. No one cares. white man gets shot by the cops, the innocent white man gets shot by the cops. You don't hear about it on the news. You don't see protests and riots and all that other stuff. You don't see it. White lives. And if I walk around and say, hey, white power, white pride. But yet if a black man comes up and says black pride, black power, it's okay for him to say it, but me, if I say it, it's racist. So kiss my white ass. White power, white pride. There you go. I love everybody. I don't care what color you are. But you'll hear me say white power, white pride. You'll say American power, American pride. That's what I'll be saying. American power, American pride. Don't care what color you are. This video just had me furious, man, of what's going on in Hawaii. That these governors and these mayors and these police, the police out there, had me furious. They shut off the water. That's what had me furious. I'm so furious, man. The police directing you back into the fire? Seriously? Police department, if you're dumb enough to follow these rules and these laws without questioning the very ethical part of these laws that violate the Constitution, and you're just following orders, you're no better than the Nazi party. You're no better than them soldiers hiding in the trenches in World War II that were fighting against freedom. That were fighting against people they hated. You're no better than the redcoats that come to take our freedom. See, all this stuff is happening again and over and over and over. It's happening again. Your blue line symbol is nothing but a gang symbol. LA Sheriff Department, I called you out many times and I'll do it again. You got a pedophile symbol on your badge. So if you're wearing that badge, you're supporting that pedophilia that's on that badge. You better wake up, Sheriff Department. Police Department, I'm calling, I'm begging you to wake up and understand the constitutional rights and the freedom. I'll tell you what, I'm calling to the American people that are so dumb. You see somebody recording in public, taking pictures, and you walk up to the camera and say, I don't want to be recorded. You walk right up to the camera. How stupid does that make you sound? I'm calling for you to understand your constitutional rights and freedom. I'm calling for you to wake up and know that somebody is exercising their freedom. No expectation of privacy in public. I'm calling for you to get educated, get knowledge, get power. Because if you don't have the power, you don't have the knowledge. And knowledge, you don't have the power. I'll say that many times. I'll say it till the day I die. Wake up, America. Get ready. That's all I can say. Get ready. God bless. Have a good day. Be ready.